Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 5 of our All the Mod 6 Let's Play series. All the Mod 6 to the Sky, that is. Where today we are working towards getting ourselves a power setup. So as you can see in between episodes, I did go ahead and make our fired crucibles, and I do have our hoppers as well, so we can go ahead and pop those on here. Our issue becomes heat, okay? Heat is well, right now we have heat set up from uranium, right? And uranium is made from gravel. I just sieved through 64 compressed gravel, and I got 6 pieces of uranium. Yeah, so it is taking quite a while for us to get the uranium that we need in order to, well, do what we need to do. So I've been thinking, and I remember that Pedestals has a crushing upgrade. Pedestal's crushing upgrade is made with a grindstone and an upgrade base, and what it says is place an inventory below the pedestal for item input, so it'll pull from an inventory below it. Drop fuel items on the pedestal to fuel it, so we could use coal, for example. And outputs will come out of the top of the pedestal. Can crush most ore, stone, cobble, gravel, and all of that good stuff. So we're going to try this out and see how this works, because I'm curious. And yeah, so first off, let's go ahead and get a pedestal upgrade base. And then we need to just make a grindstone, which is not too bad. And bam. And then we need to make ourselves a pedestal, of course. I should just have this permanently bookmarked. Like, this is pedestals is becoming like the most convenient mod that there could be. We need to make a couple more stone slabs, and then bam. And let's see how this works. And I accidentally made an extra crucible. I made 5, forgetting that we already have 5, or we already had 1 over there. Okay, so we need some coal. I'm going to assume that it's going to be used as a fuel source. Let's just grab a little bit of coal, put this stone and stuff away, get our inventory below it, and let's see what happens. And maybe we can hopper the coal into this. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. So let's get a chest placed here, and then we're going to put the pedestal on top. And then we're going to get a crusher upgrade put into this bad boy. Okay. So then it says throw fuel at it. So let's give it some fuel. And then put some uranium inside of it. And what are you going to do? Oh, it did the thing. Look, it's making dust. Now, the question is it duplicating? That's what I want to know. Oh, it did. Duplicating the dust. Sweet. So this is a ore or a duplicator. Now, if I put a hopper on it and I put the coal here, will it does not look like it will feed, auto feed. Maybe it has to be from the top. Let's find out. What if I put this here and I put this there? No, it actually needs dropped on it. Okay. Oh, give me that back. All right, so that's good to know. We also need to get the inventory out before it'll do the next one. Okay. So we need a pedestal. Let's go look in the quest book here. And this is where pedestals gets kind of sort of annoying. So this is our transport upgrades, right? So item transfer. This takes items from a below inventory and puts them in the pedestal. Will also take items dropped on the pedestal and put them inside of the pedestal. This one, our upgrade kind of already does that for us. So let's get out of that. We need we got a crusher. There's also a smelting, and you can upgrade. We need, there is a transport. Is that a thing? Or can I just link this? Like, if I get our linking tool, which is probably in here. Yes. And I want this to be the backwards linking tool. How do we because right now it's backwards from what makes sense in my brain. Because you have to click the inventory you're sending to and then where you're pulling the items from. I want it to be the opposite of that. You want it to send from here to here, if you see what I'm saying. So backwards linking tool is made by crouch right clicking in the air. Okay. There we go. Okay. Also, if you hear any thunderstorm sounds are going on, there is a storm going on outside of my window, and I need to get these episodes recorded, so I can't stop. So yeah, we're just going to be listening to thunder. So if you hear anything, that's what's going on. Linked priority from you to you. Yeah, that doesn't work. So I think there is a upgrade to pull at pedestal upgrade. We need like restock upgrade, import. We need like export. Can you like combine upgrades? Let's go look at the, we actually have a book for this. So let's look at that. But we got enough to make another uranium block, which is what I wanted. Where is my Akashic Tome? Pedestals. Pedestals, pedestals, pedestals. Bam. Okay. Index. That's it. Okay, well, never mind. That was an effort in nothing. One of these pedestals, if I remember correctly, can pull, because there's like a sender. No. Import. Takes items from below an inventory, and then you can turn it into a, how about export? Takes items from the pedestal and inserts them into a below inventory. Nope, that doesn't work either. Is there like a puller? Nope. Well, all right. Oh, you know what? I know what you have to do. Pedestal import. Takes items from a below inventory. Will also take items dropped on the pedestal. There is an upgrade. I've done this before. I just do not remember what it is that you have to do, because I've had a pedestal send to another pedestal. Send. Huh. Well, this is item dropper, which would drop on there. Block placer, tree chopper, fertilizer, harvester. We're going to look through and we're going to find this, because automating this would be awesome if possible. This also does seem like an older version of export upgrade. No, we already looked at that. Item tank. This looks like an older version of pedestals, because in Enigmatica 6, when I played this, the book actually had information on it. Okay, nope, it does not look like there is anything that we can do. Well, that is absolutely unfortunate, because that would have been nice to have, but that's okay. That's okay. We have a block of uranium. That's what we're working towards. It just means I'm going to have to, do some more. I'll have to do some more manual work over here and get some more uranium for us. But for now, we at least have 3. Oh, goodness. I almost lost that one. We have 3 that are available for us to work with. And we can expand as we get more uranium. Our goal is to set up the auto sieves ultimately, which will help us with this whole, not you. I mean, you can go ahead and dump in there, but it's you that matters. Our goal is to get the auto sieves set up, so then we don't have to worry about actually doing the work. We'll have it done for us. We'll get more uranium, and then we'll progress and grow from there. So that's okay. How much? Like, you have a fairly large buffer of power. It looks like, by the way. Anyway, so we have lava being produced. So we have a couple things that we need to do. First off, we need another cobblestone generator, and we are going to try and get a higher tiered cobble gen than what we had before. That way we can produce cobble as fast as going to be needed for this setup. So let's look at our cobble gen. And I think we can go with a tier 3. And this is going to generate cobble even faster than what these are doing now. Okay, so the cobble gen tier 3 is going to feed into our hoppers. What we're going to need in order to do so is item pipes, which is these guys. So we need to craft item pipes. So that's going to require us to get a dropper, which we do have redstone available to us. So we need 2 droppers. And then bam, that makes 16 item pipes. Also from the pipes mod, we're going to need a wrench. Bam. Okay. So the way that this works, let's go ahead and sleep through this night. You can stay on the hotbar, sure. Ignore the screenshots. Those are for thumbnails, so we get some juicy thumbnails going on for this mod pack. Anyway, so what we need to do is set up item pipes onto each of these hoppers that we have for now. And then we are going to set up our cobble gen. I kind of need, do I have any cobble on me? No. I have a cobble gen, but I have no cobble. I need something to build with so I can pillar up. And I like having that on 5, so I have easy access to it. Okay, so then we will set the cobble gen here. And then we will have our pipe export, and that should start filling these up. Or does it have to come from the top? I think this does require... Oh, no, we're getting it. Okay, cool. Okay. It was just filling the other 3 first. Okay, cool. So this one's generating, it looks like 2 cobble per tick instead of 1. Or maybe it's 3. Anyway, it's a little faster. And it should be able to keep up with our demands of our lava. So that is that. Now we need to work on getting our magmatic crucibles. So that was... You done. We are going to need fluid pipes. Do I have the ability to make these? I need more iron. Problem with more iron, which we do have, it's easy to make, but I would love to double this. But in order to double it, I'm going to have to sit here. Give me a second. Let me see how do I export from a pedestal? Because if I could have this automated, that would be like 10 times easier than us sitting here. So I'll be right back. Okay, I think I know how we can do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves another pedestal. Which is you. And then we need to get this export upgrade, which requires us to make an import upgrade, which requires a regular hopper, which is unfortunate because I don't have any of the iron available or enough of the iron available to us. But this will do the thing. And then we can smelt this up really quick. And we can use our time in a bottle to accelerate it a little bit. And we need a hopper. And a standard hopper, not a regular hopper. And then we just need to convert this. Oh, we need to make it first. Make that. Make that. And then an export upgrade. Okay. So if I am understanding this correctly, what we have to do is put this pedestal here and then put this onto it. And then we are going to link these pedestals together. So let's find the, where did it put the linking tool? That's a good question. In here. So what we're going to do is U to U. Link successful. Okay. So if I put this iron in here, theoretically it should pull and then export. There we go. That's what we got to do. All right. So then let's just make sure this guy is fed with enough coal. I don't know how much it needs, but because it doesn't have like a inventory or anything, but it's there and it's able to do. So yeah, that's what we need. Now we have duplication of all of our ores, which is awesome. And uses no RF, just coal. But yeah, it would be nice if I could hopper into this. That's the only thing that I would like to be able to do. Anyway, so that got us our iron, though I just used a bunch of our iron, so I'm going to need to smelt some more of this. Go ahead and smelt it as quick as you can. Because what were we making again? We were making the fluid pipes, yes. And then we need to start working on our magmatic dynamo. There we go. That's what we need. So for the magmatic dynamo, we are going to need gold. So let's get some gold. That's you. And I think we're going to need nickel as well. So you and you, go ahead and start duplicating those. Also, you can tick accelerate this as well. Right? It's just very slow to pull from the chest. It smelts it instantly, but it's just okay. Well, I guess tick accelerating that was a waste of time. Fluid pipes. Let's get those. Are you going to use my buckets? You are. I hate when things use my buckets. But we got fluid pipes. So then what we need to do is pump out of these, and we're going to put our magmatic dynamos right here. So we don't, minimal pipe usage. We're going to set these to be extract, so they'll pull out of there, but they're not going to do it until we actually get a destination for them. These mods are server friendly, lag friendly. They only process when needed. They don't have an internal buffer. They also process on 50 millibuckets every tick. They're meant to be lag friendly, so just keep that in mind when you're using these. They are good for servers. Mechanism pipes, though great, can be fairly laggy when you have a lot of them and you have stuff flowing through them, and it's rendering all that stuff and yada yada yada. Anyway, okay, so magmatic dynamo. This is our next step. So we need to get a redstone flux coil. We need a Invar gear. We're going to need 2 iron. So we're going to need a total of 6 Invar. And an Invar, if you remember correctly, is this Invar blend, which is 2 iron to a nickel. So let's go ahead and pull the iron and pull the gold out. Start working on the nickel here, buddy. So it is 2 iron to a nickel. And we needed a total of 6. So 1, 2... so that is 12 iron dust to 6 nickel dust. Yeah. That seems accurate. If I can math properly. Oh, and each one of these is going to make us 3. I forgot about that. Oh, that's fine. Just go ahead and make all of it. Put that in there, and then time in a bottle this up. Get us our Invar. Oh, we're wasting time in a bottle on this now. There's our gear, and there's our extra 2 Invar. We're going to need the Invar anyway, because we're going to end up making more magmatic dynamos ultimately. You need iron. So go ahead and do the iron. Okay. We're also going to need a iron nugget, apparently, for the gears. That's one change I don't care for, is requiring a nugget for the gears. It's just inconvenient. So if we set this down there, bam, look, it pulled the lava from those, and this is full, and we have RF being generated. Check it out. Bam. And we can set up multiple of these. Basically, the way that I want this to work is 1 crucible powers 1 magmatic dynamo. Though, yeah, we'll see how that ends up working out for us. But yeah, there we go. We have energy being produced. Now we need to figure out where to put that energy, which we want to put that into a flux cell so that we have a buffer of energy before we start, using it for anything. So we're going to need to work on getting into this rubber. But as it stands now, we have energy created. Pretty nifty, I say. Let's see, what other options do we have for power storage? That was the flux cell. That's fluid cells. Oh, that's new. Fluid cells is new. Battery, let's see. Stores energy. You're not that expensive. I don't know how you work though. But you store what, 6 million? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 6.4 million energy. That's not that bad. It's actually better than most of these things. I've never used a cyclic battery, but it seems to be like it. I mean, it'll do what we want it to, that's for sure. So there's our iron. We're gonna need a total of 16 iron, though. That's the issue. Right? Yeah, because each of these is 4, and we need 4 of those. I hope we're not gonna waste our iron here by doing this, but I just need 2 more iron, please. Yeah, but I want to try this out. I've never used this cyclic battery before. Oh, wrong thing. And we'll see how this goes. Wow, this is absolutely slow. We need a new furnace. We need to start working on getting ourselves a faster furnace. Iron furnace, I think, is going to be in our future, and probably going to upgrade it to gold. We don't have the ability to upgrade to diamond just yet. Actually, we do. Yeah, that would use all of our diamonds. I don't know if they're needed for what were they needed for. We'll find out. Battery. All right, cyclic battery. How do you work? We need a block of redstone, and then we need clay. I know I have clay somewhere. I did not use all of it. There we go. All right, cyclic battery. Do not be a waste of all of my iron that I had, please. So what we want to do, and actually, before I do that, we want energy pipes, which requires more iron. Do we need these right now? Not really. We can have these ones pipe into this. Okay. So I'm going to assume this is outputs, storing power, exporting power. Oh, you can't do both. Oh, maybe you can. Okay. We'll have to see how that works. I have it set to exporting power right now, so it should export power out of this. And then if we set, we'll have to get energy pipes, but hey, at least we have a buffer for all this power that we're generating from our free cobble. I think that's good. Yeah. All right, so we got a battery set up. We have power. Now it's just a matter of expanding that and expanding our little base here so that we can set up auto sieves, because that is the ultimate goal right now. Our bottleneck that we have is power, and having to manually sieve everything. If we could set up auto hammers and auto sieves, we wouldn't have to do any of that. We would just let this run and do the thing, and shabam, we're good to go. So I think on next episode, we are going to work on getting some more thermal machines, right? This pedestal thing is cool, but it's not the fastest in the world. So what we're going to want to do is get a pulverizer, and we're going to want to get a furnace. Now, I think I want to go with these iron furnaces versus a redstone furnace, mainly because as far as I know, these are faster than the other machines, especially if we can get it up to diamond tier, which we can as of now. We just got to go tier up through. But if we do that, we can then get a wireless heat transmitter and receiver, and we can run this off of our power over here. So I think that's what we're going to do next episode. We're going to get a pulverizer. We're going to get this set up so that way we can start getting all of our ores here processed, and then that will get us our resources that we're going to need for getting into the auto sieves and the auto hammers. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed what you watched, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. And thanks for being here for me and enjoying my content and watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.